Another night of drama in the royal family. A London newspaper, the first to report, Prince Charles and Prince William were only sent a copy of Harry and Meghan's statement 10 minutes before it was released. Quoting unnamed senior sources with whom NBC News has not spoken, the London Evening Standard says a meeting between Prince Harry and the Queen was blocked by palace officials. But the Queen made it clear he should not go public about his future plans at this time.
The fact that they have done it in this way is a massive slap in the face for the royal family.
But today, a friend of Prince Harry defending the couple.
Harry will always serve the Queen, and now it's time for him to serve Archie and Meghan.
Even in their engagement interview, the two acknowledged the pressures of royal life.
I did not have any understanding of just what it would be like.
I try to warn you as much as possible.
But ever since that fairy tale wedding, tensions have been building behind the scenes. Last year, a royal official telling NBC News Meghan was often in tears. Tonight, on Harry and Meghan's website, they laid out what they want: to remain royal patrons of charities, take a new approach with the media, and keep their home in Windsor. There's also the issue of security. Who's paying for it? The royal family was blamed after Princess Diana's fatal crash for not providing her with royal protection officers. And tonight, there are late reports that the Queen has directed Princes Charles and William to begin negotiations with Harry and get a deal done within days. Perhaps a recognition that if Harry and Meghan simply walked away, it would be too damaging for the royal family.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.